Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Go.
And here is Giddey. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Outside, O'Neal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Giddey. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Here's Giddey. No good on the triple. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Stojakovic with the three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Olajuwon, good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Porzingis, that's a 2. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there. Well, the mid-range, absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
And the wide-open shot from Duncan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Now here's Giddey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right after that.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
There's the pick. There's O'Neal with the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Kicks it out to Olajuwon. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Giddey tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score at the tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
That's his first personal foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first one falls.
At the line for the away team.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Toronto trails by 9. For 3, Kidd. Duncan grabs the rebound. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The wide open look here for Porzingis. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Detroit Pistons, they lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Giddey with it. And there's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Teams changing it up here. Toronto trails by 11. For 3, Kidd. Rebound Roy. Fires from 14. And it's Toronto with the rebound. On the wing, Duncan. Giannis outside. Pass to Kidd. Screen by Porzingis. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside for Roy. Tries it from the top of the key. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Irving surveying the floor. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Pass to Malone. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy. It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Drains the three-pointer.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
side, ball. Outside Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Porzingis high post. Again, Toronto.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow. Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Make some noise.
23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Pass to Roy. Just 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And we finished one half of basketball. The Detroit Pistons, they're up by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Toronto trails by 9. Here's Giddey. And Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. Here's Malone. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Kidd. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Now Ball. He has 7. Roy with the rebound. There's O'Neal with the 3. Offensive rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Moses Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Porzingis. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. Porzingis has got 11.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Porzingis. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense here from Malone. And here's Roy. Drops in the layup for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, No wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's Shaq missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Roy with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Malone. Good D by Roy.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Shaq. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. He's got 8.
But how about Shaq with the mid-range there, showing a willingness to step out and expand his game? Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
A kick out to O'Neal. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Shaq's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. And it's ball at the elbow.
Timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. Picked by Olajuwon. Here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
From 12 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Duncan high post. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Porzingis is double. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing here by 8.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Kidd. Going inside. And the jam by Jason Kidd.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
To the inside. Duncan. Takes it out to Leonard. 3 seconds left. The shot. No good. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Detroit Pistons leading by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Giddey. Basket good.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
For 3, Kidd. Olajuwon with the rebound. Now here's Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you love the play call by Josh Giddey. Calls the screen to him, simple pick-and-roll action. He understands what to do with the ball.
Pushing it up. Stojakovic with the 3. Drops in the tray.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Back to Kidd. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Kristaps, Porzingis.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Giddey with it. Pocket 6. On the wings to Stojakovic. Roy with the rebound. Toronto trails by 13. O'Neal from long range. And again, Toronto no up. Now Stojakovic. And he drives in.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. That one goes. Count it.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Can they get it? And Giddey gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here is Giddey. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. And here's Leonard from 3. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Here's Roy. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Boy, Josh Giddey showing off that great vision right there.
I got yours.
Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Duncan. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly look to want it more than their opponent.
Got a piece of it. Uncovered. From the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his 5th foul.
First team foul.
26 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And that's a great job by Giannis of altering the shot.
And he can't jam it through. Giddey, no good. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. Here's Leonard. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about